Imagine not being able to press 3 buttons at once. So hard. I just want to get this run. It's not hard. I don't know why. Consistently playing terribly right now. There's no excuse. It's just embarrassing for me. Really cool. No. That's good. Okay. Now let's not mess this split up. Because I just got the Hess the entire way. Thanks, old noob.
What a split.
Okay, there's a small chance. Unfortunately, messing up that Hess might have cost me record, but this run is very good. It was 3 seconds ahead of ZFG, exiting Lost Woods, but I messed up that Hess. But my angle setup at the end was faster, so it's gonna be really tight. Unfortunately, I think I might just miss it, which is gonna be a pain, but good run. Let's just get a clean Ganon fight. See what we can do. It's actually seriously close, like it could tie. Damn it. I'm really gutted that I screwed that Hess up. That's such a shame. Sub 14 is some of the best though. I'm glad that split can be faster. I played it safe on 2 of the 90-degree turns. I ESS'd them both. Probably shouldn't have, but whatever. My heart's pounding for that Hess though. That's why I think I messed up. I don't know why I'm nervous about a category that's 14 minutes long, but here you go. Whatever, let's just have a good fight. I'm glad I finally got that full Hess from Deku across the gap. Practice definitely paid off. Just took a long time. This is gonna be so close. That's record. That's an 05. And I'm done with this category. I do not care enough to go any further, despite the fact that I failed the Hess at the end. I just don't care enough. I wish I cared more. I really do, because I know I could get like 1401 or something, but screw it. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done forever. We're done. We're done. We're done. We are done. That took way too much effort. Thanks for GG's, guys. Okay, records. Also, I am now a double OT main board world record holder. I have two whole records on the main boards. Yo, Flippets and Esther, thanks so much for the 100 bits each. One step closer to MST. We're nearly back. We're nearly back. So, I'm really sad, really sad that I failed that Hess at the end, because if I didn't, I think this probably would have been about a 14 flat, because that Ganon fight was, like, perfect. But it's fine. It's fine. Part of me really wants to improve this, but the other part of me was just getting, like... The problem with this run that's different from No Wrong Warp is that No Wrong Warp doesn't have any true difficult execution, to be perfectly honest. it's more RNG, and the nice thing about that is you can grind it a bit more. This has like a crapshoot Hess that has one working angle that you may or may not get the Hess across the gap, and I can't be bothered grinding it out to get that Hess in a run again. I'm just glad the one time I got the full Hess I clutched it. Which is exactly what ZFG did. He got it once and was like, cool, never again. Now I know why. I PB'd, yeah, this is record. Pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's a seriously good time. It will take some work for someone else to beat that. The only person right now who could is probably ZFG. And only because he wouldn't fail the Hess right at the end. Otherwise, very nice run. Start was sloppy, exit shot actually, but that and one failed Hess were the only mistakes. Everything else was very good. I saved most of my time on the title file split, and I golded by 5 seconds for Lost Woods, so I will take it. Thankfully, we are done. You know what? I am happy with that. There's this weird balance as a speedrunner between like having to be happy and also accepting the fact that you still mess some stuff up, because the perfect run just isn't possible. It's like, I know this could be a 14 flat without that mistake at the end with the Hess, but I think for the sake of not only everybody watching, but me as well, we're done with this category. It's a lot of fun, it really is. But it's a lot of fun until your entire run hinges on, like, effectively an angle perfect Hess. So no thanks anymore. This is the kind of thing I might do a few more runs of when I'm doing a longer category, and there's no pressure, because I can just, like, bash out an hour of runs, and if nothing happens, nothing happens. That's what's nice about this, but in terms of just grinding this, that's me done. And it's a good run. No one else except ZFG is close to that. And I'm not convinced he's gonna bother coming back just for me, so for now, pretty happy. How could I? I know. Done in the PB channel. It's a good run. Yeah, Eric. I mean, the gold wasn't just from the Hess, the gold was also because I flick turned a couple of the 90-degree turns at the end rather than playing them safe, which obviously saves like half a second every time you do that, so like 2 seconds total for the 4 of them that there are or whatever. But yeah, I mean, literally, other than a slightly sloppy start and one mistake with like a second try Hess at the end, we nailed it. My heart was going so crazy when I entered Deku Tree for that angle setup, but I nailed it right away, very fast, so thankfully we got that. Now we enjoy the credits. But thanks so much for all the GGs, guys. I appreciate that. Yo, Isa, thank you. I'll take my crown. Take it. I'll place it on my head and smile. Any smiley people? This is a really neat category. I think a lot of people should try this out. I think especially, again, like No Wrong Warp, this is a super like great introduction to SRM and its capabilities, but also how to do it. And the fact that it's two slightly different runs, one with an ending that warps you straight to Ganon, and one with a more traditional ending, I think is really cool. I think the more traditional ending, and the skill that that takes, which is very different, is what appeals more to me about No Wrong Warp. It just feels like I think I'm completing a run more, if you know what I mean. I think there's something about this where you just warp to Ganon and it doesn't feel quite as satisfying. Like, it's really cool, and I think it's awesome that it's possible, and it is fun to do, but it's not got the same satisfaction as that kind of climactic tower climb that No Wrong Warp has. So, what am I going to do next? I hear you all asking. Yeah, Cannibal, exactly. You do feel like you're kind of earning that last bit. Isa, I'll try. What am I going to do next, though? I am going to briefly go back to No Wrong Warp, just to try and clinch a slightly better run. My sub 21 is good, that 2058 is nice. But it's now like 17 seconds off summer best, which in that category is quite a lot. Like, you can see with this one I'm only 8 seconds off, and No Wrong Warp can be about the same. So I'll go back to No Wrong Warp briefly. I think if within a few days I can't get an improvement, I'll probably leave it and keep it as a run to do on the side with MST. And I'll go back to MST, and then any day that I'm not feeling an MST run, or that they die and I don't really want to do anymore, I can do No Wrong Warp. If we do get a better record for No Wrong Warp, then I'll just be doing MST, and that'll be that. But yeah, happy with this one. For sure. We take those, is what we do. We take those. Hog you indeed. Can we get a No Wrong Warp run now? Or a no warp run. A no warp run, I guess, would be... What even would be a no warp run? Is there any speedrun that doesn't just warp? I don't think there is. Because if you count, like, FW as warping, Glitchless does it. Great. There's no speedrun I can do from at least the main leaderboards that doesn't have a warp. I suppose I could do like a meme category. But no thanks. Even half of them do warps. It's too powerful in this game, Moose. You can't... It's just too powerful. Oh yeah, you couldn't play songs either. Songs are warping as well. OT is just built to warp. You can't have a no warp run. Be the lamest thing ever. Imagine walking literally everywhere. Because you can't play any songs. You can't even get into Shadow Temple. You can't finish the game. I mean, if you're allowing glitches, you can get into Shadow Temple without warping, but that starts to seem dubious. Oh, okay, glitches are fine? Sure. Okay. Nice. In that case, we're fine. We could do that. Still be dumb.